Welcome back, my students, to a brand new episode of Comic Class. And in today's lesson, guys, I wanted to talk about, Robin in general, Tim Drake, to be specific. And yeah, Batman Urban Legends issue 6 came out, I think it was yesterday or today. I think it came out today officially, a few hours ago. And yeah, what's making the rounds on Twitter today is that DC apparently has made Robin slash Tim Drake, Red Robin, I guess, bisexual. And yeah, I want to give my thoughts on this. And I had put a tweet out on my Twitter, and basically, if you haven't already, go follow me on Twitter. You'll be able to find me at Comic Class, and yeah, it's pretty obvious. My Twitter account. So if you have a Twitter, go check it out. But I put a tweet out basically saying that, I had noticed that Titans, the TV show that's coming back for season 3, in about a week or two, basically has race bent, Tim Drake Robin. And now we're seeing in the comic books that Robin has been made bisexual, apparently. I'm not sure if Urban Legends is canon or not. If it's non-canon, then I guess, whatever, you can do whatever you want in an alternate universe / AU. I actually have a video talking about my thoughts on the place of AU stories, or Elseworld, I guess is what they're called in DC, DC's universe. I have made a video recently, maybe in the last week, about, my thoughts on where these stories place in, importance in the comic book industry. But yeah, but I want to talk about this. DC apparently has made Robin / Red Robin bisexual, and there's people that are for this, for representation and that, and then there's people that are, and then there's people that are, against it, that kind of look at this as, kind of like forced, that this character has existed since the 90s. For a lot of years, maybe for almost 2 decades, there was no hints or signs that he was ever like this. Apparently, recently, I think in the last few years, they've been trying to hint towards this type of change. Definitely, people higher up that felt like maybe this was a way to make a mainstream, queer character. Which, again, I understand if people really like that. But I do understand both sides, because there are people, and I'm more on that side, in the group that I don't like, changing pre-established characters, especially in this type of way, that, had no real hints towards it for decades until recent years. I'm not even sure if it's been a lot of years that it's been hinted at. I think it's been at least 4 or 5 years or something like that. I don't really read Tim Drake Robin, at least his solo series and stuff, but this has never been a big topic, if I'm correct. So that's why you're seeing this big split and divide. Now, I do think that DC, if they're smart, will make an announcement either today or a week from now or whatever, that this is actually a non-canon story. If they do that, then the people that are, for this, they get what they want, and the people that are against it get what they want, because it won't affect the main canon timeline. At least in the way that we look at Tim Drake and his character and stuff. But like I said, I do see the point for both of these, viewpoints, because, these people do want representation, they do want it in the mainstream comic lines. But at the same time, I think it would be a good way to balance both of them if they do make this story non-canon. Even if it's canon right now, which I'm not sure if it is, that's why I wanted to make this video. Just talking about this and the possibilities if it is canon, and what this can do to the already existing fan base for Tim Drake Robin, Red Robin. And yeah, overall, comics are always going to be doing some crazy stuff. We've always had changes to characters and stuff. But I do think it's important for the comic book industry to not go overboard and alienate a lot of the people that do like the character, that might feel a certain way about this change. So I hope that they do listen to their fans and they treat the original fans with respect. And hopefully, like I said, they announce that it's a non-canon and it's just an alternate universe story, which would be fine. Because, like I said, both people would get what they want. If you do make this a mainline and flat out change Tim Drake's character, then I don't see that boding well with the original Tim Trey slash Red Robin fans and stuff like that, Robin fans. And yeah, like I said, I do think it's important, and we are always going to be seeing changes in characters. That's just how comics have always been. But I do think it's important that when you get a job writing for a character, that you stay true to the original idea for that character from its creators, and you show it some respect. So hopefully, this is all coming from a good place. Hopefully DC makes the right decision and tries to strike a middle ground with both original Red Robin slash Tim Drake fans and the ones that are coming in right now, and the ones that will come in because of this change. And hopefully they made the right decision and made this, a non-canon alternate universe story. And there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't really work the other way around, because this has been how Tim Drake has been since his inception or conception, from the start. So it doesn't really work the other way around, making his perceived sexuality orientation, sexual orientation, be the alternate universe version. It just doesn't make sense. But I do think that they can strike a middle ground if they do make this non-canon and just say that, this version of Tim Drake that is in this alternate universe is like this, and you can do stories and continue the storyline, these type of stories with him like this in an alternate universe take. Maybe if Batman Urban Legends is an alternate universe series, it can continue to keep going on and just make, get a writer on that book and just make it about, alternate universe versions of the Bat family, stuff like that. But hopefully they don't anger the pre-established fans that have been there since the 90s, and they also can please the people that are just coming into Tim Drake Red Robin, slash Robin, and they're able to find this middle ground and not cause as much hate or infighting, yes you could say, between these fans of this character that we're already starting to see on Twitter. And like I said, it's pretty much going to be split in half. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of videos coming out talking about this today. So I want to give my thoughts. Usually, I don't really talk about big news like this right on the day it comes out, but I thought, what the heck, we should talk about this. Because this is definitely going to be blowing up. And it's something that we should talk about, because this is something that, hopefully doesn't become the norm, but taking pre-established characters and changing them and stuff. But, that's my opinion. What's your opinion? Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think about this change to Tim Drake's Red Robin slash Robin character. Does it matter to you? Do you think this change even needed to happen? What is your thoughts on Tim Drake being kind of like a guinea pig, I guess you could say? Like, he's being changed a lot, be it on Titans, the TV show, being race bent, and, what we're seeing right now with his sexual orientation being changed pretty much on the fly, with little hints in the last few years, apparently, leading to this. But, these are definitely changes to the character that's been the character since the 90s, almost like 3 decades, pretty much 3 decades old already, this character. Do you think these things should ever happen to characters that have that much history, before them? And behind them. And yeah, but that's gonna be all, guys. Be sure to comment down below, like I said, what your thoughts are. Do you care about this change or not? And be sure to check out my other videos if you're new to the channel. I review runs of series. Right now I'm doing the IDW TMNT 2011 run. I'm currently reviewing the Steve Ditko, Stan Lee, Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man run. I'm also doing Todd McFarlane's Spawn, starting from issue 1, going all the way to, whatever's happening currently. So that's going to be a long retrospective. And I have other retrospectives, such as Deadly Class entire series by Image Comics, Rick Remender and Wes Credits, Deadly Class, and many more that are going to be coming out on the channel. So we just talk about comics on the channel. We don't talk really that much about politics and stuff like that. So if you do lean a different way, or you don't agree with my opinions on this video, do not let that deter you from checking out the rest of my videos. We just talk comics, we just have a good time, and I really don't care what your political beliefs are. Let's just talk comics and have fun, and let's try to keep it civil in the comment section. Don't really fight with each other. We all have our opinions, and we should all respect each other's opinions. And, like always, stay classy. But until next video, guys, God bless you. Until the next lesson, keep on reading those comics.